Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. My name is Artem, and here is the news. For 817 days, Ukraine stands strong against the forces of the Russian invasion. Yesterday, another meeting of the Rammstein group took place, reports European Pravda. The Rammstein format, also known as Ukraine Defense Contact Group, unites defense ministers and other high-level officials from over 50 countries that provide military support to Ukraine or consider doing so. US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin opened the 22nd meeting of the group, underlining the importance of ensuring a long-term supply of weaponry to Kyiv. The Pentagon chief noted that the gathering of Ukraine's allies is taking place at a moment of challenge as Russian forces have launched another offensive, trying to make further advances and carve out a buffer zone along the Ukrainian border. Austin added that the US continues to provide Ukraine armed forces with the assistance they need and has already delivered many of Kyiv's priority requirements, including ammunition for NASAMS and Patriot air defense systems, HIMARS systems, Stinger anti-aircraft missiles, and Javelin and AT-4 anti-tank systems. He stressed that together, Rammstein countries have now committed more than $95 billion in security assistance to Ukraine since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion in February 2022. When asked whether Ukraine could use US air defense systems to strike at planes bombing Kharkiv from Russian territory, Austin said that the US expects Kyiv to use the weapons it has been given to hit targets inside of Ukraine. Earlier, President Volodymyr Zelensky has confirmed that Ukraine is in talks with international partners about the possibility of using their weapons to strike targets in Russia. According to Reuters, Zelensky said, quote, "So far there is nothing positive," unquote. Margarita Roble, Minister of Defense of Spain, announced the delivery of the second batch of Leopard tanks and other military aid to Ukraine. In her speech, Roble confirmed Spain's commitment to continue to provide the aid Ukraine deserves and needs with utmost urgency, due to the critical situation in the combat zone. She announced that the delivery of the second batch of Leopard tanks to Ukraine will take place at the end of June. Madrid will also deliver 155mm artillery ammunition and new batches of anti-aircraft Patriot, anti-drone systems, optical electronic systems, etc. She added separately that Spain had an intention to sign a bilateral security agreement with Ukraine in the future. Dutch Defense Minister Kaya Ollongren has announced the transfer of a batch of YPR 765 infantry fighting vehicles to Kyiv. The Dutch Ministry of Defense indicates that Ukraine has already received 207 infantry fighting vehicles of various types from the Netherlands. The request for more came from Kyiv. The YPR 765 is a Dutch design that has been in service with the Netherlands Armed Forces since 1977. They are equipped with remote weapon control stations that allow the crew to operate the weapons from the inside. This also allows the vehicles to provide fire support on the battlefield. The Netherlands had more than 2,000 of this, but they were later replaced by more modern ones, including the CV-90. At the Rammstein meeting, several countries expressed their support for Germany's initiative to find air defense equipment for Kyiv. In particular, Belgium, Denmark, Canada, the Netherlands, and Norway will finance the initiative. In addition, Belgium, the UK, Spain, Lithuania, Romania, the US, and France have promised to help with equipment and missiles, and Latvia has expressed a desire to join the initiative. We would really appreciate if you could recommend us to your friends and family, as well as share information on social media. This way more people would learn about the podcast and truth about Russia's invasion of Ukraine. As of 20th of May, 300,000 Ukrainians have already updated their military registration data in the Reserve Plus mobile application, reports Ukrinform. According to the updated mobilization law, Ukrainian men from the age of 18 to 60 have to update the information state has about their home address, military status, place of work, and in some cases undergo medical examinations. There are several ways to do that. Go to the local conscription office or state service center or download a specialized application on your phone, Reserve Plus. The application has been downloaded over 620,000 times, and many people are still in queues to undergo authorization to launch it, because the system was overloaded in the first days. From 20th of May, the application is also available abroad. From June 18th, the Reserve Plus application will also have the function of generating a QR code. By scanning the code, relevant representatives of the authorities will be able to instantly receive information about people's military status as a conscript. Thank you for listening to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, when a commercial initiative of just two people, and we need your help to grow. Share information about the podcast, rate us in the app, subscribe to our Patreon. With your support, we are getting better. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.